Hey y'all, welcome to Lonely TTRPG, the actual play and review podcast where we play solo TTRPGs. Today we're going to be playing Surveyors, which is a game written by me. Haha. First show, might as well use my stuff first. So Surveyors is a GM-less solo or group TTRPG where you play a group of homunculi who are exploring a pocket dimension that's created by a wizard. So taking a look at it, alright, as I said, a powerful wizard has created a pocket dimension, but they aren't quite sure what they've made. This new land must be surveyed, but by whom? You play as a band of 4 homunculi created by the wizard and set loose on the new world to explore and gather resources. So we got 4 classes that you can play as. To start out, first of all, we got to roll our party. In order to get the party, first of all, we need to roll 4d4. Alright, we got 3, 3, 1, and 3. So that gives me a party of 3 scroungers and a scout. That is a painful party. So now that we have our party, we just need to decide on how big we want to make the game board. And we're not going to make this a long game, so we'll just go ahead and do a 4x4. Alright. So, got to pick a starting spot. We're going to start right there. And next up, we need to roll to see what terrain we got. So that's going to be a d6. We're going to roll 1d6 and 3. So 3 is a mountain. So we have a mountain. So next up is determining our danger. All right, so mountains have a difficulty of 4. So my scout has advantage on danger rolls, so that means I get another one. So we got a d6 per homunculus plus 1 for my scout. And I have to get 4 successes. So let's see how we do. So we are going to be rolling 5d6 for this danger. And I got a 5, a 6, and a 4, so I pass. Huzzah! Yep, 4 passes. So 4 successes. I get an alchemical resource. Hooray for me. So alchemical resources are the metacurrency of the game, and that allows you to automatically win challenges, revive any homunculi who may have ceased to be. So 1 alchemical resource is hooray. Since I succeeded, I can choose to avoid the obstacle here, but I want to roll and see what obstacle I would get, because some of these obstacles are easier to achieve than others, and I can find more alchemical resources. So to roll for obstacles, once you land in a spot, you roll a 1d6 just to determine what obstacle you're going to get. 5. So that would be a chance to find common resources. You know what? I think I'm going to take this obstacle. So, as this is a TTRPG, here's the story. As our homunculi enter the world, they land atop a mountain. Luckily, the scout was able to find a good path for them, and they have a chance to find some resources. Now, scroungers have advantage on finding resources, so hooray for that. So I'm going to go ahead and roll. I got 3 scroungers, so that's 66 plus 1d6 for the scout, so that's 7d6 total. If I do not get some alchemical resource out of this, that's sad. So that's 3 is the success, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. Outstanding. Thanks to my scouts, I was able to not only find a good path down the mountain, I was able to also collect some more alchemical resource. So now I'm up to 2 alchemical resources. And our intrepid little homunculi are going to decide to go due south from the mountain. And now that I have landed in a new spot, I need to roll once again on the danger table. So that's 1d6. And that is a 5. Correction, it's not the danger table, it is the obstacle table. And that is plains. So descending from the mountains, our homunculi find themselves in a plain. And once again, need to roll for danger. Now the danger rating on the plains is 2. It's actually very easy to spot danger in the plains. It's all wide open. So hopefully my scout should have a fairly easy time of it. Let's see. 5 successes. Heck yeah. So that is a win. And because of the because of the number of successes I had on both this and my last turn, both the mountains and the plains are clear of any danger. So I can choose to avoid the obstacle here. However, once again, I want to see what it would be. And that is a 3. So that is negotiating with some friendly people. All right, so as I enter the plains, I see a friendly group of traders with their caravan come rolling along the path. And I'm going to go ahead and stop them and have a little conversation. Try to open up some trade. Try to see what we can do. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any advantage on this as I got scroungers and I got a scout. But luckily, they're friendly, so shouldn't be too bad. And let's see, that's 4 successes on there as well. So once again, I have earned another alchemical resource. I am just cruising right along. I am finding all the alchemical resources. I'm going to be able to do quite well no matter what I decide to do. So again, my homunculi are going to decide to continue to move straight south. We've had great luck going south. And let's see what type of terrain we find ourselves in now. That is a 5, so that should be a city. Yep, 5 is the city. So as we travel from the plains, we find ourselves, in a decent-sized city surrounded by all the local inhabitants. And now we just need to see how dangerous the city is. So let's see, 4, 6, 5, 5, 2. Oh no. Cities have a high danger rating because, after all, large groups of people and all sorts of hidden areas. So that's a 5. So I only got 3 successes on that. So 3 successes. I do succeed, but I do have to complete the challenge here. So let's go ahead and see what our challenge is going to be. Luckily, I do spot it. It's not sneaking up on me. Let's see, 3. Ah, negotiate friendly again. Outstanding. Luckily, I was able to find myself a little bit of a market. And let's see what this market has to offer. 3 successes. All right, cool. Continue to succeed. Luckily, my homunculi, granted, none of them good at negotiation, none of them good at talking, were able to at least get the bare minimum resources that they need in order to survive. But this is still a dangerous area. We haven't made ourselves that friendly there. So moving directly south once again, we will roll our terrain, which is a 6. That means that it is twice as big as it normally was going to be. So we're going to roll 3. Another mountain. So we got a 2-square mountain range. So this city seems to be built on the north side of a large mountain range. So as we exit the city, we find ourselves once again in the mountains. And once again, trying to see what danger lurks in the shadows and rocks. And mountains have a danger of 4, so that's 5, 4, 6, 5, 3. Outstanding. That is 4 successes. Once again, we are able to succeed. Once again, we have made a safe haven for us. So at least this particular part of the mountain is safe and clear. I don't know about the other piece of the mountain. We're going to have to find that out here in a second. Out of curiosity, let's see what the danger is going to be out here. What are we finding out in the mountain? Another friendly tribe. Yes, we are going to negotiate with those guys. This area is just full of friendly traders, full of friendly merchants, full of friendly people. This is a great world. This is a very lucky world that my poor homunculus have found themselves in. Unfortunately, only 3 out of 4 successes. So we succeed in our ability, but we don't get the full benefit. So again, we get to just continue on with ourselves. So we're gonna go ahead and move to the east side of the mountains, and let us see if we spot the dangers here. 5, 5, 5, 5, and a 1. So 4 out of 5. That meets our success criteria to not only declare this area safe, but we also get another alchemical resource. Outstanding. We're just finding all the good stuff for our wizard benefactor. And we are up to 6 alchemical resources. More friendly merchants and locals. We're a little friendlied out right now. We're not even gonna deal with those guys. Instead, we are just going to head north and see what is right beside this city. Another mountain. This city picked the perfect spot for themselves. They are just lousy with mountains right now. They are surrounded on multiple sides by mountains. Luckily for me, my scout seems to be doing really good in the mountains. So let's see, 5, 6, 6, 4, and 2. Mountains are 4, so 4 beats it. That is 4 successes. So once more, adding another alchemical resource and the ability to skip. But I'm curious what we're gonna find here. 2. Oh no! So it appears that the danger we managed to spot was some bandits hiding out in an ambush. Good job on our scout for catching those bandits. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna attack those bandits. We're going to try and clear this area out. Like I know where their ambush point is. I know where their hideout is. The scout was able to find all of that. We're gonna go ahead and try and take care of these guys. And let's see, what was the challenge for bandits? 4, and I beat that. Heck yeah. Bandits are taken care of. So that is Surveyors. That is, again, it is a fun little GM-less solo RPG. Can also be played as a group where each group member plays one of the homunculus. Again, the point is to just explore the map, build a little city area, and to, you know, just have fun and see what you can build. So I want to thank you all for joining me, and if you like this, make sure that you let us know in the comments. Give us a review. These type of things help out. All right, awesome. Thank you.